Ladies and gentlemen, they have gone and done it. The editor is finally here. Today we're going to have a really brief look at the editor and see what it does and see what it can't do and see if it's annoying or see if it's awesome, and we're going to unpack it together. I'm not affiliated, so this is an unpaid video, so this is my honest interpretation of what I think the editor is. But if this is helpful or you like this sort of stuff, please consider liking and subscribing. We just rolled over 300 subs, so that's sick. So let's just keep that up, get a few more numbers up because them's rookie numbers. But anyway, I was enjoying a steak dinner with my lady friend and it came to that time of the evening to retire to watch the footy. So I opened up the IK manager and an update popped up. Lo and behold, it was the update for the TONEX Editor. For the first time in living memory, a company has actually released an update on time, which is sick. So what I think we might do is I'll open up the TONEX Editor. I'll plug a guitar into the TONEX and I'll just screen record it. We're going to go through it together to see how this new piece of software works and if it's any good. I've had a really brief look at it just before, just to sort of get my bearings a little bit. And from first impressions, it's actually kind of cool. So let's have a look at it together. So when you open up the editor, it comes up with this window. It's going to look familiar with what we have seen before in the TONEX standalone app. Obviously, we've got all the amp, noise gate, effects controls up here. You've got your advanced parameters for your amps. I'm on the TONEX one, so I've only got the 3 presets that are stored, that are available on the pedal by the foot switch, which are these 3 up here. Down below, we've got the 20 that are stored actually on the pedal, which is brilliant. Come over here, we have got the librarian. There's a button up here called Auto Load. Turn it on. Please, turn it on. Again, left side, there are 20 presets that are stored on the TONEX. On the right-hand side, this is our software library. So if we go to all tone models, these are all the ones that I've got stored on my computer. They're all the presets, obviously. We can go through and search in user folders that we have created. Obviously, we've got all our favorites and stuff there. Again, all the user folders, and we can access ToneNet from here as well. Brilliant. Now, the way that I've set this up, and this is the first time I've used this program, is I've gone through and I've had a look at the sounds that I've got stored on the pedal, and I've figured out the ones that I enjoy. The ones that I don't necessarily use a lot of, I've moved down the bottom. So to give you an indication of how this works, and it's brilliant. I'm going to go with this orange high gain. I'm going to drag that over into this slot over here, and this is what it sounds like. Okay, I don't want that because I don't use a lot of high gain stuff. So then if I go to all my presets, and we'll click on tone models, and I might prefer let's go a fuzzy tweed deluxe. Click on it. 1 second, done. There you go. No, I don't like that. Next one. 1 second later. Brilliant. Actually, I want to clean. And it stored it on that slot on the pedal, and it's also put it into that slot that is accessible from the foot switches on the pedal. Brilliant. So that's how easy that is to take sounds that are on your computer and dump it onto your pedal to be able to hear it. Not plugging into the TONEX editor or anything. We're all is straight through the pedal. Now, if we go to editor again, we can see nothing's really been tweaked. The tone preset is how it comes from the factory, but I might want a bit more bass. So we can turn that up, cut the mids a little bit, cut the treble a little bit, maybe the presence a little bit, and up the gain. And because we're shooting for a country tone, we're going to turn the comp on, put it at the end, turn the threshold up a little bit. Bit more. Brilliant. Let's go a little bit of slapback delay. Might be a little bit quick, but whatever. Turn the mix down a little bit. Cool. Then we can start adding reverb and stuff, whatever. Let's turn that on anyway. So let's say, for example, you can see the mouse here. I'm going to leave it right there. I'm going to do this on the pedal. If, for example, there is too much reverb and I want to turn the reverb down, I can just go to the pedal, turn the mix. Lovely. We can also see the little TONEX thing up here updating as well. Amp. Oh, too much gain. On the pedal again, turn it down. Brilliant. So that works. All in all, it's a pretty intuitive bit of software. It's a little bit going back and forwards between windows is a little bit annoying sometimes, but you know, it's pretty easy to get the hang of it quickly. So I'll probably go through and update this with tones that I actually use on the regular, and then just have the tones that I need for like special occasions backed up somewhere else. Now, like I said, going backwards and forwards can be a bit of a convoluted pain in the backside sometimes, but there is a workaround for that. If we go on the little amp thing here, this part right here that looks like books, I guess it's your library because it is. I'm going to click on it. It's going to open up a second window. Okay. So just quickly, I'm going to get back out of this and just pick a tone that I don't use a lot. This sweet picking one sounds like this. Nothing intrinsically wrong with it, but I just don't use it. So if we click over here and we have a look at what we've got in our software library, this is going to look very familiar if you've got the TONEX app. So yeah, if we come over here to the software library, we've got all our tone models in here. So tone models, your favorites, the ones that you've created or the ones that you've saved, the ones that you've downloaded from ToneNet, and all these ones as well. The cool thing about this as well, remember we've got the sweet picking poo sound. But then if we want to go another JCM 800, we can resize this to make it easier to read. Instead of having such a high gain, maybe I want a bit less. A bit less. And that's as easy as it is to pull up tones and drop it onto your pedal to hear what it is doing. The hardware library, I'm still trying to figure out what this is, because from my understanding, the hardware library is what's on the pedal and there's 20 presets, but over this side there is 39. So I don't actually know what this is, but same rules apply. You can just click on the things and it does its thing. And yeah, that's basically as simple as that. Do I think IK knocked it out of the park on this? Not necessarily. There are a few foibles in it that are a bit of a pain in the ass and a bit confusing, but it is a massive step in the right direction. I think it's a huge step up from the TONEX app, especially if you're wanting to, like every other pedal on the goddamn market, edit on the pedal. Yeah, it is. It's a game changer for this. I think it's going to make IK sell a whole bunch more TONEXs, and so they should, because it's a great little unit. It's affordable. This makes it a boatload easy to use. All right, legends. So that was the TONEX Editor. I think it's actually kind of cool. We're finally able to edit sounds on the pedal itself, which for me is brilliant because I'm not just confined to the dials that are on the TONEX one. I can actually use all the effects in it. I can program the comp easily on the pedal without having to plug out of my pedal board and then into my interface. So that has been an absolute revelation. So good job, IK. It is still a little bit finicky. Having the two separate apps, I guess, is a little bit of a pain in the ass, but hey, it is what it is. But all in all, I think it is a very, very, very good, very welcome, very needed update that's going to bring this pedal into a way more usable state and not frustrate so many people. So kudos to IK for doing that. I would like to see the two apps roll into one at some stage, but then again, it's not exactly a deal breaker. And let's just see what they continue to do, how long they support the product for, and see what happens in the future. But anyway, like I said, like and subscribe. Stay tuned because we're probably going to do some more videos on the editor once I get to grips with it a little bit more. This was just a teaser. But yeah, I'll see you again soon. Peace.